On behalf of SmartLift and Mobility World, an initiative organized by Vigio Communication, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome you to this insightful technical session. Conducted in collaboration with our esteemed training partner, BSVT, Bharat School of Vertical Transportation. Today's session has been thoughtfully curated to bring together experience, safety, technical expertise, and industry wisdom all under one roof. The vertical transportation industry plays a crucial role in shaping modern urban infrastructure, and forums like these are essential to address real-world challenges, enhance safety standards, and promote sustainable and inspire the next generation of vertical transportation professionals. Once again, a very warm welcome to everyone, and thank you for being a part of SmartLift and Mobility World, proudly conducted in collaboration with its training partner, BSVT, Bharat School of Vertical Transportation. About the training partner, BSVT, before we proceed further, allow me to take a moment to introduce our training partner for today's session. BSVT, Bharat School of Vertical Transportation, is a specialized institute dedicated exclusively to the field of vertical transportation, with a clear mission to bridge the growing gap between industry requirements and the availability of skilled, job-ready professionals. BSVT focuses on delivering practical, industry-aligned, and safety-driven training for the elevator and escalator sector. Through hands-on learning, real-world exposure, and expert-led instruction, the Institute prepares students and professionals to meet the evolving demands of the vertical transportation industry. To ensure strong academic credibility and national relevance, BSVT is affiliated with Visvesvaraya Technology University, aligned with Skill India, the Government of India's National Skill Development Initiative, associated with Google Global University, strengthening its academic and professional foundation. Currently, BSVT operates 3 active training centers across India, located in Bangalore, Mysore, Ahmedabad. Through these centers, BSVT continues to support students and professionals from different regions, contributing to the development of technically competent, safety-conscious, and industry-ready vertical transportation professionals. It is with the commitment to education, skill development, and industry excellence that BSVT proudly serves as a training partner for today's session at SmartLift and Mobility World, organized by Vigio Communications. First and foremost, I call upon Santosh Kumar, CEO and founder of BSVT, to inaugurate the event. Thank you.
Good morning, each and everyone here presented here today. I'm happy to see that all the people are here today to support for the initiative of Bharat School of Vertical Transportation event here today. So since we are another training partner for this particular event, SML, so we would like to welcome all of you here, and I would like to invite all the speakers to be on the stage to come by. And thank you so much for all of your support, and we would need to support more into the industry, and that is one of the best aim BSVT is aiming for it. Thank you so much.
I now call upon to the dais Sumeet Katariya, founder of Acquisia Softwares Private Limited, Pune, Maharashtra. He has been, the session will be covered on smart branding and AI-driven elevator business. And he has been awarded 30 under 30 by Times, Technology Startup of the Year by MSME, Government of India. I welcome Sumeet Katariya to the dais. Next on the stage, I call upon Mr. Rajinikanth Lad, a highly respected authority in elevator safety. Mr. Lad is the founder of Elevator Auditor and Elevator Safety Forum India, and currently serves as the chairman of Building Transportation Safety of FSAI. I welcome him to the stage and give him a round of applause. Thank you. Next to the dais, I call upon, it is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Nitin D. Gadkari, a distinguished industry veteran with over 38 years of rich experience in the elevator industry. Mr. Gadkari has served in leadership roles across 4 of the world's top 5 elevator companies, including Otis, Kone, ThyssenKrupp, and Schindler. Beginning his career as a planning engineer, he progressed to senior leadership positions in contract control, project management, installation, and regional operations at both regional and national levels. I welcome Nitin D. Gadkari to the dais. Thank you so much, sir. It is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Surendra M. Salian, designated partner, Elevate IQ Solutions, and an industry veteran with over 40 years of experience in the elevator industry. Mr. Salian brings deep expertise in elevator operations, quality systems, safety, and compliance, having retired as the Deputy General Manager from Otis Elevator Company. In this session, he will provide a detailed overview of elevator systems and their key competence. I welcome M. Surendra Salian to the stage. Thank you so much, sir. I request all the guests to please be seated and make yourself comfortable. To begin today's technical session, we start with one of the most critical aspects of the vertical transportation industry and the safety. So I call upon Mr. Sumeet Katariya, founder of Katariya Softwares Private Limited, Pune, Maharashtra. He'll be covering the session on smart branding and AI-driven elevator business. He has been awarded 30 under by 30 by Times, Technology Startup of the Year, and by MSME Government of India. I welcome him to the stage. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. So, thanks again for being here this morning. I see many young faces and, of course, all the dignitaries. With your permission, I would like to start this session wherein you will be learning how the branding can be utilized as a best asset for any elevator company to grow their business, not 1x, 2x, but more than 10x as well, if done right. At the same time, you all know how AI is shaping the future, how our daily life, how our every operations can be managed in the best way possible using AI. So how elevator companies can use a couple of AI tools which will help them grow their business in the easiest way possible. So who am I? So I'm Sumeet Katariya, founder of Katariya Softwares. It's been 10 years we are using technology as our expertise and working with all top pharma brands and hundreds of elevator companies across, not only in India, but in multiple continents, in Africa, in Europe, and in US and Middle East as well. I am founder and CEO of a company called Upscale Media, wherein our product AdBano is being used by over 5 million MSME users across India today. Elevator Plus is one of our product which is purely crafted for lift companies to streamline their operations and grow their business 3x without adding extra manpower. So this is my team at Katariya and AdBano, where as I mentioned, so these guys are the backbone of our initiative to scale this industry and grow it to 10x as the best way possible. So what smart branding is? Should we truly focus it or not? As an elevator company, how it will help them? So what are the major challenges in this industry today? So elevator industry, the reality is majority of elevator or the MSME operates with zero brand recall. If you see, you will find out many elevator companies, they are not even online. They are not even having their website, no digital presence at all. And though a few companies are doing really well today on word of mouth, but still they are least in terms of their digital presence. Majority of them depends on the references or else giving the lowest possible price than their competitor and pulling their customers. But how long this will take, right? If they really want to grow their business, the branding is very much important. Digital presence is limited today to visiting card and outdated WhatsApp forward. You must have seen many companies, they keep forwarding the same thing again and again, right? So their customers are also frustrated looking at the same brand recall all the times again and again, right? So what is the result? Because of this, they have to sell their product, though they are doing the best possible, but they have to sell their product in the lowest margin. They have to, the growth is stalled, and at the same time, the trust of their customer is very poor. That is the reason the decision or maybe the sales is not in their hand. So the customer keep bargaining again and again. So what is the smart branding actually means for elevator business? It does not mean just a logo or a fancy advertisement or a Google ad or a Facebook ad at all. So branding is equals to predictable trust on every customer touch point. Whenever a customer look at that particular company, that brand, they see a specific brand recall. They always see that. If you see Apple, So you have a specific image of Apple in your mind. Similarly, every elevator company can build that brand. It's not that complicated. Of course, if done right, they can also reach out to those heights. Brand visibility at site level, whenever their team is working on any installation site, how they can position their brand in the easiest way possible. Their helmets, their uniforms, their cabins, their barricades, everywhere they can position in their brand, so that not only the customer they are working with, but whomsoever is working on that site, if it is a real estate site, if it is any business site, so whomsoever is walking on that site, they can position their brand in the best way possible without spending extra penny. Though they are doing it to the lowest possible extent today, but if done right, of course, there are multiple touch points they can position it. At the same time, the brand, when you see their quotation, when you see their invoices, EMC and the service reports, etc., wherever possible, they can position their branding, their logo or their website, so that everyone keep looking at their brand again and again. If you see the in the expo itself, if you see, people do give brochures, they do give some giveaways. But what if instead of just giving the brochure, if they can position that brand in the mind of their visitor or their prospect in the best way possible? And is it too costly? Not at all. It just take smart initiative so that their brand will remain in their customers' mind forever. Professional digital footprint that matches the technical credibility. What it means, as I mentioned, so they can use their brand on Google, they can use on ChatGPT. Whenever someone is searching about, let's say, elevator companies, let's say if they are searching about AMC for their renewals, etc. So they can position their brand so that even if in their vicinity someone is searching on Google, their business, their company will position on top, so that they can easily gain the digital lead in the technical world, right? So why branding is important? Again, the differentiation is highlighting their unique selling points. Whatever are their key selling aspects, they can highlight in the way of branding. They can create videos, they can create brochures, they can create AI-based videos as well. Those videos, as you must have seen today, creating those AI ads is just a matter of few minutes. But what if these companies start learning that and they can use this weapon every single day, so that they will never forget this thing. Their customer will always remember them whenever they need such sort of services. And not only for them, but for their friends, for their families. Whenever someone is looking for such sort of companies or services, they can name or position this particular brand. Building trust and credibility, as I mentioned, unless you see their customers see them again and again and again, or maybe when they meet someone and when they see the professional approach of their team, their work, the credibility and trust will never be created without that. Emotional connection with customer. So every one of them is delivering something. What if they use that as a testimonial, if they craft a best way possible testimonial from their existing customer? What are the key aspects? What are their best points? What are the challenges? What are the myths about a new customer whenever they are working with this company? So if they create a video, use it on all their social platforms and position it, so don't you think that will create their credibility? Yes. So such testimonials, of course, if done right, can become a big asset to pull new crowd in their business. And again, market positioning to attract B2B and B2C clients as well, whenever they are doing anything. So this is my brand called Ad Banao. So far in India, almost 5 million users, the MSME businesses have become beneficial of this particular initiative. And we are proud to say that we have been awarded by Prime Minister Modi as well as a technology startup of the year in the MSME event in Bangalore itself. So this startup has crafted millions of ready-made creatives, which helps almost say 90 industries in India, and elevator is one of them. So this industry, of course, they no need to rely on a dedicated agency, no need to pay in a high for this digital marketing company. They can craft everything by their own in their phone. So you can give it a try. You can check out our product adbanao.com. It's free to use. How they can use it, of course, I'll cover it quickly. But what exactly with this MSME, what we did with by using AdBanner? We converted local elevator companies into recognizable local brands. So when they want to create any brochure, when they want to create any, let's say, festive post, so they can go on AdBanner and position their brand, change the content in the brand guideline as per their brand guideline, and position it on all their platforms. So they don't need a dedicated digital marketing team, they don't need a dedicated graphic designer, not even a SEO person. So they can go in AdBanner and utilize the ready-made creative and create a branding collateral in just few seconds. This, they can position it in a best way possible. Let's say if they are positioning their AMC services, if they wanted to position how safety awareness, or maybe they can position their installation milestones as well. If they have covered, let's say, 1,000 installation, if they have covered, let's say, 5 years in the industry, if they have covered, let's say, if they have converted thousands of businesses. So they can position with the help of these branding collaterals using AdBanner. And the result is again higher inquiry quality, better pricing power, and improved trust. Why? Because now they are not treated as a local brand, because every customer see them, look at them as someone can be trusted, because they see everywhere. They see, you must have seen Johnson's or maybe Kone or Otis. You see they are positioning their logo here. Why? Do you think you are their direct target audience? Not really. But someone from you will work with or maybe having any need in future as well, wherein these brands will be able to recall easily. That is called a brand positioning. They are positioning themselves in such events. They are positioning themselves on, if you see every metro station, every big mall, you see their logo everywhere. So that is nothing but one of the touch points. You see, they are positioning it for their target audience. Not today, but in future, someone from you will be their customers. This is a QR to download AdBanner app. If any one of you wanted to take a look and learn more about how you can grow your business, how you can, let's say if you are not having direct business, how maybe with the company you are working with, how they can easily, without any investment, they can grow their business, and download it and for a free of cost. Digital presence that actually works for elevator companies. You must have seen Google My Business, or maybe you must have heard somewhere how it works. So these elevator companies, so today let's say if I'm from Bengaluru and if I'm looking for a elevator company for my for any of my breakdown, if I wanted to take some repairs for my lift, existing lift, or maybe there is an old lift at my society and if I want to do some modernization in that. If I go on a Google and I search about elevator companies near me, what do you see there? The company which is nearest to you. Do you think that is the only outcome? Not really. The company who is positioning themselves on Google My Business, the company who is taking efforts to position on top on Google, because no one will go on a second page and scroll and then go to that company, right? They will see the first company who is on top and they'll go and click on their website and then call them for their inquiry. This is how this small effort, wherein on Google My Business, which is completely free of course for everyone to use, not only elevator industry, everyone. If you go and see about my company, about myself on Google, you will see our company Google My Business on top. Because we have dedicated effort, we have taken dedicated efforts, we keep doing it every now and then. Just that by uploading site photos, by uploading services and clarity, whatever they are doing, if they upload everything, if they upload their working hours, if they upload their leaves, everything on Google My Business, anyone who is searching for them will always see them on a top. For that, they have to keep updating their services on Google. So that if not only, let's say if I'm searching for modernization, if someone is searching for AMC services, someone is searching for new lift, they can go and check on Google about these companies, right? So this small effort can definitely win them in lakhs. Second is website basics. So as I mentioned, many of them don't even have a website, or many of them have a website just for the sake, but they are not updating it on a regular basis. In that case, that website is already dead. No one, Google will not rank it on top. And today you all know, people are not really searching on Google. They are going on ChatGPT and searching about their services, what they want. What if this company takes some efforts to rank on ChatGPT or Gemini or wherever possible? Do you think it's a big effort? It's just a matter of 30 minutes. And in this 30 minutes, any company can rank them well on ChatGPT on Google as well. Of course, for Google, for SEO, you'll have to take continuous effort. It's not a one-day job. But at least for ChatGPT, if you list all your services in the best way possible, update something on your website, you will be ranked on ChatGPT as well. It's that simple. But very few companies know this today. And those who know, they are getting the best outcome from this exercise. WhatsApp business. You see, nowadays, WhatsApp have given a free of cost, they have catalog wherein you can upload all your services, you can upload the photographs of your services, the pricing details, etc. If this can be done easily, someone who is coming from their website or from Google on their WhatsApp, they can see all their services, even 24/7, even if their sales team is sleeping. So this exercise will again help them grow their business. At the same time, social media, as I mentioned, if they can position it appropriately, every now and then if they keep posting different sort of either learning, either testimonial, either festival related stuff, or maybe any carousel which is maybe for the safety of lifts and citizens, they can position better in Google and social media, especially Instagram, etc. What are the ways AI can be used in lift industries? If you see, core AI use cases is faster content creation. You all must be using ChatGPT for drafting an email, etc. But it can be used in a much better way possible. Every company can use ChatGPT for customer, or not only ChatGPT. ChatGPT is only 1% or not even a 1% of it. There is a hell lot of AI tools every day. At least 8,000 new AI tools get launched in the market every day. 8,000 is a big number. You can go and research about it. And all these tools do, or maybe they always have some sort of purpose to solve your daily routine problems. So they can use it for better content creation, better follow-ups. If you want to use a better follow-up message, which is quite humorous at the same time, sort of funny, so that someone will read it, not only look at it as an ad, then that can be created using AI tools. Or maybe these companies has one person, always he works on such sort of content, or sometimes the business owner itself look after all of these activities, so they can reduce this burden and use AI tools for that. These are some of the important AI tools, as you must be knowing ChatGPT or Gemini, but for what they can use? For important content creation like SOPs. So every company has their standard operating procedure. So let's say many of you are students, so you will be joining some sort of companies in future. So that company can create some sort of SOPs without much efforts using ChatGPT, and that can be given to you guys, so that when you are joining any company, you know all their processes on day one, easily. So no one needs to sit on that content creation for hours. Customer complaint responses. So if, let's say if I'm a fresher working in any company, if I'm a junior, then I don't know any technicalities. And if I go on ChatGPT and ask a right question, these tools can be used to answer technical queries as well of my customer, right? At the same time, AI-based branding tools, in Adbana also we are enabled AI, wherein you can just you can put your queries and you can create a creative or a best crafted videos if you don't want any technicality. Otherwise, you can use Canva, there are many tools in AI as well to create a content. Then Gamma you must have heard. So if let's say if you wanted to do some sort of presentation, Gamma or similar tools are doing the best today. You can create your PPT in just 2 to 3 minutes, and that will be a best branded PPT. You don't need to spend hours, late nights on the creating PPT. You can use Gamma, and in 5 to 10 minutes, just put your prompt, and you will get the branded PPT in few minutes. You can create bolt.new. So let's say, as I mentioned, many of these businesses don't even have their website. They can create this website, they can use this website, enter their prompt and create a stunning website in just few minutes without any extra cost. It's free to use. They can use agent mode. You must be aware of agent mode in ChatGPT, and they can tell what needs to be done to this agent, and that agent will create a detailed brochure. So let's say if I am a business owner, I have my website, I can give a prompt to this agent and tell him to craft a polished banner for my new launch product. That agent in 5 minutes will craft a polished brochure for my product. No extra cost, no dependency on a designer as well. If let's say if they want to create video ad creation using Sora, so Sora is again a best tool. You can find it out within a ChatGPT itself. You can create very humorous and engaging videos using Sora. And if these companies can have one person who can work and learn more about any new AI tools which will help their business grow, then that will be the biggest investment, which is very lowest possible, but that can grow this company and stay ahead of their competition in future. Now, these are all some of the basic AI tools. At least I'm saying basics because yes, there are many tools, but these are free and the basic AI tools. If they can be used easily by these elevator companies, they can surely grow their business easily. You want to stay updated daily with business growth fundas and AI growth of your business, then you can follow us. This is my QR code. You can visit my website. You will see the regular content on such AI-related business growth, and you can grow your business easily. And if you would like to connect with me on LinkedIn, you can scan this QR code and we'll stay in touch. By any chance, if anyone has any queries, they can reach out to me here and I would love to answer them in detail. Thank you so much again, guys. It was pleasure. And this is the end of the new AI-led beginning so that you can go and learn more about it. If you need any help, I'm always there. Thank you so much.
Yes, Sumeet, thank you very much for this wonderful presentation.
Thank you, sir.
And we have been born and brought up in the earlier eras, and then for us, everything is a new animal today. So some of the things which I have not even heard of, thank you for showing it to us. Maybe we can use it. But my basic question is on the Google. I have two questions.
Yeah.
On the Google, how do you come up in the rank? Do you have to pay to Google, or you keep on visiting the website, Google automatically takes you up, up and up and up? What is your answer to that? Then I will ask second question.
Sir, it's not a paid practice, frankly speaking, though you can run ads and come on top, but you'll always have to invest in that. But the basic practice is, as I mentioned, you have to have updated website. You have to use some tools which are quite technical, like let's say your robot.txt file on your website should be updated so that all the AI tools can also learn more about your website, about your services. You have to keep creating content like blogs, since let's say if you are offering, let's say whatever you are doing, the social cause of training students. So if you create blogs continuously, you can position your high value keywords. Using that, your ranking will come on a top. But it's not a one-day practice. You'll always have to keep putting efforts. But yes, it's not impossible. So someone must be paying for that particular keyword. They will see on top, but for the limited time. But if your website is updated, if you are taking daily continuous efforts by creating a content, by using some SEO practices like on-page SEO, off-page SEO, you will surely rank on top. It's not at all impossible. Okay. I hope that helps.
Thank you. It's very clear.
Yeah.
The second question is, we talked about Canva being used and AI tools being used, ChatGPT being used for making a presentation.
Yeah.
So you just tell Canva or ChatGPT that I want a presentation on this topic, and you get a PPT, ready-made PPT. Don't you think that thinking of the people eventually will vanish? You said, I have taken n number of hours earlier for making a PPT, do it, see it, change it again, and in the last minute make a presentation to your bosses in the meeting. Because all the thought process was going on. What should I show and what should I not show? How I should talk? Which PPT slide should be first, which should be second? So today with this Canva, all that you're thinking is slowly
Agree.
vanishing, or are your brain thinking, is it going to be
It's a biased.
future? Is it going to be dumb in future? You just tell ChatGPT, make a presentation, and then it's ready in a few minutes time. So is your thinking getting affected? That's my question.
It's a valid question, sir. As you mentioned, correct. So everyone wants, they don't want to take efforts. They just go on ChatGPT or any other AI tools and put their inquiry and get something out of it immediately. Initially, we used to spend hours to come out of that. But yes, at the same time, if they do it right, they can utilize these AI tools for learning new things. See, in your ages or in our ages as well, when we were learning something new, we used to find out on Google or many paid AI, paid tools or paid courses as well. But today, these tools help students as well as professionals like us to learn anything in the easiest way possible. We no need to rely on something. So let's say for prompt engineering. So prompt engineering, there's the new concept in market, and of course you will see many new jobs open for this particular role in future. In fact, it's already started. So if someone is very smart putting the best prompt, they can get the best output. If you go and ask ChatGPT to create a PPT, it will give you a simple plain text PPT, PDF file, and you can use it in the presentation. But at the same time, if you give appropriate prompt to Gamma or any other AI tools which creates a best presentation, or maybe even if you want to ask it to ChatGPT or maybe in agentic mode, you will get the best outcome. So someone doing the same thing on ChatGPT and you are positioning or putting a best prompt, you will get the best outcome immediately. So there is a difference. If someone uses those tools for the betterment, definitely they will learn many new things. And if they just use it for the ease and stay calm and relax and don't learn anything new, definitely their memory and the new creative thinking will be lost. So I hope that answers your query.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks again, everyone. Pleasure talking to you. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sumeet Katariya, for your insightful session on AI-driven technologies.